Welcome, Kleschka Crew, to Week 18 of Kleschka Picks, the final week of the NFL season. Your boy is starting to feel like he's in Groundhog Day because once again, I went 12-4. That makes my final season record 178-77. That's wrong because I forgot about this week, so that is not my final record. I also want to say I'm not sure what teams are going to sit their starters, who's going to play their starters, so I'm going to go into this prediction video just assuming that everyone is playing their starters. And I've tried looking up if teams are going to do their starters or their backups, and it's hard to find. We got Saturday games this week, starting with the Chiefs and Broncos. The Broncos were beat bad by the Chargers, and the Chiefs, they felt bad after their loss to the Bengals. They lost a close one. This week, the Chiefs' offense is so high-powered, and Denver is literally like an average team, and I think that Mahomes and that offense are going to go nuts. They should be getting Kelsey back this week, and the defense continues to step up unless you're playing a high-powered offense like the Bengals last week. Not the case this week for the Broncos, so give me the Chiefs winning 27-20. Cowboys and Eagles. The Cowboys lost to the Cardinals last week. The Eagles beat the football team, and the football team tried to keep their fans in the stands, but the stadium wasn't having it. Oh my God, when I saw that video, I could not believe it. The football team, who's also getting a new name soon, they're announcing it in February, they should get a new stadium because that thing just feels cursed. This week, I predict with the Cowboys defense being good for this season and the offense of the Cowboys being good enough, I think they will be able to beat the Eagles pretty safely, and I think they win 30-10. Steelers and Ravens. The Ravens lost to the Rams. They had a chance to get Justin Tucker in field goal range, but they were sacked by Von Miller. And then we had the Steelers, who played in Big Ben's last home game against the Browns, and they were able to hang on. Najee Harris put the exclamation point on that one, sealed it up. And this week, the Ravens, the later half of the season, have just not looked good. Ever since Lamar got injured, it has been a tough go for them. And it has been tough for the Steelers, but somehow they're still in this. And I think they will be able to stay in it here against the Ravens, who, like I said, cannot get it together. And I think the Steelers win 28-23. And I'm going to say TJ Watt breaks the sack record. Packers and Lions. The Packers got a big dominant win over the Vikings, and my Seahawks destroyed the Lions. It's pretty obvious here. Lions very bad, Packers very good. So give me the Packers, who I heard actually do want to play their starters. Aaron Rodgers wants to play. So give me the Packers destroying the Lions 31-10. Jaguars and Colts. The Jaguars were absolutely decimated by the Patriots. This whole season has just been terrible for them, as it usually is for Jacksonville. And then the Colts, they took a heartbreaking loss to the Raiders. The Colts have looked very good when they lean into Jonathan Taylor. They know that. Their defense is also very solid, and with those two things being very good and the Jaguars being very bad, it should be an easy win here for the Colts. So give me the Colts winning 37-13. Football team and Giants, both of these teams want to forget this season. They're not fighting for anything. There really is no playoff stake for either of them, and that's why we're not going to talk about it much right here. The football team, I think, is just better, especially with the Giants and their offense having basically no-shows all the time recently. So give me the football team beating the Giants 24-14. And when it comes to your new name change, football team, I saw all the options that you said were going to be considered. I want it to be Armada. I think that would be cool. Bengals and Browns. The Bengals, they were tested by the Chiefs, and they won. Game-winning field goal, secured the AFC North, and the Browns, they just have not looked good ever since Baker Mayfield's injury. It has been a season that just got worse and worse and worse as it went on, and it got better and better and better for the Bengals as it went on, especially these last couple weeks for Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. My goodness, this is going to be a scary duo for the future, so watch out, and I expect them to absolutely dominate again this week. So give me the Bengals winning 31-20. Titans and Texans. The Titans, they beat the Dolphins last week, and the Texans were humbled from their big win against the Chargers. They lost to the 49ers, putting them right in the spot where everyone knows they should be. This week with Tennessee, I'm hearing that Derrick Henry could actually return. He is able to come off injured reserve, so that would be huge for that team. And they've learned a lot with Ryan Tannehill and their receivers without him. So getting him back is going to be huge if they do that. I don't know if it'll be in this matchup, but either way, I think Tennessee is a better team than the Texans overall. Offense, defense, they are better at both. So give me the Titans winning 24-13. Bears and Vikings, another matchup that really doesn't have that much stakes. They're not thinking about playoffs. So it's really just a game for fun. So I'm just going to cut right to it. I think the Vikings win 27-20. Panthers and Buccaneers. The Panthers, they lost to the Saints last week. And the Buccaneers almost lost to the Jets. And this man, Antonio Brown, we just probably saw his last game in the NFL. I think he's ran out of chances. Took all his clothes off, like his pads, his jersey, his gloves, his shirt, threw some of it into the crowd, and then during the game, ran on the field, did some jumping jacks, threw up a peace sign, and he was out. And he made a sponsored post, and like an hour later, this dude, man, I feel bad. I feel like he needs help. Feel like people should be there for him, get him some help. And Tom Brady, I'm sure he'll shake this off. I'm sure the whole Buccaneers offense will, especially against a team like the Panthers. I think this is going to be an easy one still, even with all the wide receivers missing or injured. I think the Buccaneers will be fine. Give me them winning 30-23. Rams and 49ers. The Rams, they beat the Ravens last week in another game where their offense didn't really perform to its top level. So I really think once they run into an opponent that is very good, that is not going to work for them anymore, and the defense is not going to be able to stop whatever team that is. The 49ers could be one of those teams. The 49ers leaned into Trey Lance, got to win, and I think this week it's going to be very close, but I do think the Rams defense can stop a young rookie in Trey Lance, and I think the offense probably going to struggle again, but it'll probably get enough to get the job done. So give me the Rams winning 24-17. Seahawks and Cardinals. My Seahawks had the best game of the season so far, putting up a 50-burger. DK Metcalf finally returning to dominance, but none of it matters because we're not making playoffs. The Cardinals, they had seen lots of bad luck and lots of bad play in the weeks prior, but last week they got a win over the Cowboys. So are they returning to form? They're probably going to be fine here against my Seahawks. Our defense is not going to be able to stop Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray is probably going to ignite that offense. So give me the Cardinals winning 30-23. Patriots and Dolphins. The Patriots, they destroyed the Jaguars last week, and the Dolphins' hot streak came to an end against the Titans, and I don't think that hot streak is going to pick up again. The defense of the Patriots is one of the best in the league right now, and Bill Belichick knows how to shut down these middle-of-the-pack teams. So give me the Patriots winning 31-20. Saints and Falcons, another matchup where there's not much to it. So let's just cut straight to the chase. I think the Saints will beat the Falcons 27-23. Bills and Jets. The Bills beat the Panthers last week, and the Jets were so close to beating the Buccaneers. But of course, the Jets are gonna jet. The Bills, when their offense is clicking on all cylinders, very scary. And that wasn't even the case last week for Josh Allen. He did not have his best game, but when you're playing a team like the Panthers, you don't really have to. So that falls into the same category here against the Jets. So I think it's going to be dominant defensively, offensively. I expect both sides to go off. I expect the Bills to win 41-10. Chargers and Raiders, this is a big game because it is win and you are in. The Chargers, they got to win last week, and so did the Raiders in a close one. So this is going to be a tough, competitive battle, and I think it's going to be very close. The Chargers, like I've said in the past, they score high, but they will give up a lot of points. But when it comes down to it, I think the Raiders are going to have more problems offensively. They're probably going to be right there with them, but I'm betting they're going to be the ones to screw up. They're going to be the ones to mess up, and that's going to cause them to lose and the Chargers to win. So give me the Chargers winning 31-27. If you made it to the end of this video, I want to have a little debate down in the comments. Who do you think is going to win Defensive Player of the Year? Because for this whole season, I thought Trayvon Diggs had it locked up, but I did not know TJ Watt was so close to the sack record. He only needs 1 to tie it and 2 to break it. So in my opinion, if he ties it or breaks it, TJ Watt wins Defensive Player of the Year. If he does not do that, then I give it to Trayvon Diggs. Both of them, great seasons, but that is my opinion. That is my hand in this debate. So let me know down in the comments, all right? I got this, you got this, we all got this. Like, subscribe, tell your mom, your dad, your grandma, grandpa, your pets, your friends, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, everybody you know to subscribe. And what a fun year of Kleschka picks. Playoffs are coming. All right, see ya.